The wait between being a victim of crime and awaiting the trial has never been so long. Survivors of alleged sexual offences are among those waiting the longest for justice. On average, almost 2 years. Emmy waited 5.
Agony. It just got to the point where I kept saying to my court therapist, like, I don't want to do it anymore. And she kept saying, like, you know, give it a week, see if you still feel that way, because it'd be, leading up to it, I'd be like a very anxious mess. I'd constantly feel nauseous, I wouldn't have an appetite, I wouldn't be sleeping very well. I'd have like panic, like multiple a day.
The trial was postponed 8 times. Sometimes you would only find out that morning.
I'd already gotten ready, tried to hype myself up, had all this adrenaline going. And then because it didn't happen, it had nowhere to go but turn into an anxiety attack.
As of March, a record 10,141 sexual offences cases in England and Wales hadn't been given a Crown Court date, a backlog that's been building for years. This is a multifaceted mess. There are issues and shortages with judges and barristers and a distinct lack of courtroom availability. Add in pandemic delays and issues around scheduling, and it feels like a justice system at breaking point. One that's breaking the lives of those directly involved. Helping survivors navigate the process are advisors like Fionn.
You don't really realise, do you, what you're walking into when you report sometimes, of just how lengthy it's going to be. I know it's frustrating, but the further actions are only to strengthen your case.
Fionn makes countless reassuring calls like this every week. A new report by charity Victim Support has found the delays are leading to survivors self-harming and being diagnosed with PTSD.
Our job is to manage expectations. Reporting is obviously hard in itself, and you do your interview and then it suddenly becomes quite static and you don't hear anything back for a while.
Sky News has learned some cases aren't being scheduled till 2027.
You must put these cases as a priority. There must be a court available for them, a judge available for them. Increase the funding for those who deal with these cases. We need more specially trained police officers. We need more specially trained barristers to prosecute and defend.
Emmy's trial eventually went ahead this year. The defendant was found not guilty. Afterwards, the judge wrote to her and acknowledged the 5-year wait.
You've had to suffer emotionally distressing and inordinate delay. The delay is
The Ministry of Justice told us they've inherited a criminal justice system crisis, with cases delayed for far too long. They say they'll address this deep injustice to fast-track rape cases so victims and survivors have the experience they deserve. But for those waiting, it feels like their lives are on hold. Ashan Harinag, Sky News.